Good morning to all of you. It was snowing yesterday. It was a snowstorm, and what I did before the snow started yesterday is as you can see the snow all around here. I took this cooler and I put two gallons of milk, and 1 gallon of milk was uncovered. It had nothing. I just put it inside the cooler. The second carton of milk, gallon of milk, I wrapped it in cloth, or I wrapped it in. I put it in the bag. I'm sorry, I put it in the bag. I put that one in the bag. I remember I couldn't find the cloth. I put it in the bag to see if which one turns to ice and which one doesn't turn to ice. And I'm going to check on it because I was looking for ways to survive in case during the snowstorm there's a power outage and I had to put my food outside, or if I have food storage. When you have food storage and you have too much milk and eggs and bacon and butter in the refrigerator, and your freezer is overpacked with many things, you wanna look for options in how to store food when the refrigerator is overpacked or overfilled. So I said, why not take a cooler? But you see right there, since it's cold outside, whether it's snowing or not, but in this case it was a snowstorm, and put the milk outside in the cooler. Now sometimes, we really don't want the milk to freeze, because when the milk freezes into an ice, and you take it inside and you defrost it by leave it stand in room temperature, the milk is not too good. It becomes too thin and watery that you cannot make coffee, because when you heat up the milk that's very cold, that's been defrosted, when the milk turns to ice and it's becoming defrost, or it's thaw. When it thaws and becomes watery, the milk is no good when you boil it or heat up to put in your coffee, because it curls up. So I really don't want to freeze the milk. So I want to check it right now. So I took the 2 gallons of milk. I put both of them in this cooler. I want to see if one of them froze or not. The one that's in the bag, I'm hoping it did not freeze. And the one that's not in the bag, although it might have frozen, I hope it didn't freeze either. I want to check it. And if it works, then I know. Two things I know. One, I can use this as a food storage for extra food in the cold winter, or I can also use it during a power outage, the cooler. Now, last night it was 27 degrees Fahrenheit, and a very heavy snowfall. As you can see the snow all around me. Very heavy snow. Very heavy snow. You can see the car. Heavy snow all around the place. Very heavy snow. Look at the ladder. Even the ladder has a lot of snow. So look at my foot. Let me show you my foot. See it? A lot of snow. A lot of snow. So let me check the cooler now and see the milk, the condition of the milk. Let me see here. Oh, good. The milk is cold, but it's not frozen. See the milk? It's not frozen. Oh, good. And now that's the one outside. Now the one inside the bag. Oh, not frozen. It worked. So see, the cooler didn't cause the milk to freeze at all. They're both nice and cold. Oh, good. And I can use it for food storage in the winter, and also for power outage. I was afraid that snowstorm and the heavy wind and snowstorm was going to cause a power outage, and I don't want the milk to get spoiled. So I put it outside in the cooler, and both of them are not frozen. Let me close it up. As you can see, a lot of snow was built up on top of the cooler. That's good. Right now it's 30 degrees in the city where I live. 30 degrees Fahrenheit. I want to restore it. I'm going to keep it here for a while. I'm not going to bring it in. We have milk in the refrigerator. They probably didn't go out. We have a lot of milk. Next time I want to use the butter and maybe some bacon, some scrapple. A pack of scrapple and a pack of bacon and put it in here to see if it works too. The milk didn't freeze. It's not ice. In both cases. So whether the milk is in a bag or wrapped in the cloth or in a bag, or whether it's not in the bag and just put inside the cooler, it didn't freeze. 27 degrees last night, Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, heavy snow, very cold, very, very cold, and the milk didn't freeze. Now we know that milk can be stored outside, so I can put my food storage here when the refrigerator gets too packed up. I want to try some meats too. Maybe a steak or some ground beef or something. Hamburger patties or whatever. I want to try all that stuff. Okay, it did work. Okay, good. I'm glad. So, extra room, food storage, extra space for food storage. Of course, in the cold winter. And also, in case of a power outage. Very good. It worked. And this cooler is not really, I think the reason why is because the cooler is not that insulated. There's two kind of coolers. The very insulated ones and not too insulated. This is not too insulated. Not too insulated whatsoever. But maybe that's what happened. Only just enough cold. Excuse me. It's cold outside. Just enough cold. Excuse me. Just enough cold to keep the milk cold, not frozen. All right, it worked. So I see you later. My experiment worked. Hallelujah. Bye-bye.